Here's how you move your head like one of the greatest defensive fighters to ever walk the earth. Watch this. Right, I'm going to break it down for you exactly how he does what he does, because to most people it looks like magic, but it's not. You can quantify the unquantifiable. When you can make tangible what seems the intangible, then you have a true mastery over this earthly plane. So the first thing you notice is Lerdsilla fights with his hands down. That means he can move his head way faster because he's about 10 kilos lighter compared to if he was fighting with his hands up. Your arms are around 10 kilos heavy. So when you hold your hands up and you try and move your head with your hands up, obviously you're going to be slower because you're holding more weight. Drop that weight, you can move way quicker. So massive upside because you've got a speed advantage, but with that reward comes very high risk, because if your timing or distance is off, you're going to get slept in front of everyone because you have literally nothing to protect you. So you should probably watch this video to avoid that happening to you. Secondly is spinal mobility. So in this lean back, that lower back and that thoracic part of the spine, the lower and middle part of the spine, is so mobile and strong and flexible. When he leans back, also when he moves to the side, when he laterally flexes, when he slips these punches, lean back, slip, see there? Like almost folding himself in half by having a fluid spine. When you lean back, that's massive extension through the hip flexors. So you have to have strong legs to pull this off, and mobile legs. Equally, that ankle support there. If you look how strong his ankles are, he's putting all of his weight of his upper body into the feet. You need to absorb all of that weight and all of that energy through elastic, strong foundations, pillars, axes. Think of like the suspension in a car, and you're putting force through your legs. It's suspending and then springing back up again. Right, point 3, mindset, specifically how relaxed he is and how present he is. You can only be this fast when you have no tension. Because when you're tense, you have to untense to react and move. And that split second at the highest level, it costs you dearly. If I'm tense and I have to relax to try and get out of the way of a punch, that split second of me relaxing at a high level, a guy's gonna knock me out. So he is so relaxed as he's moving. He's like a feather in the wind. He doesn't have his own tension in the way of his own movement, which is a very, very beginner mistake. So you can only really fight like this when you get experience, because with experience, you learn how to relax as you fight. Another tip that I can give you here is joy. You'll notice little smiles. He's always grinning. All of the Thais are like this. Like really high-level fighters, Floyd Mayweather when he's sparring, it's a joke, it's a game. It's like they say stuff to make them relax. They hypnotize themselves. You can see him just laughing and kind of like mocking his opponent. And that laughter, it's not necessarily to demoralize his opponent, although that is a benefit as well. It's more just to remind the body he's hacking his own mind with dopamine, with happiness, which leads to relaxation and fluidity. Whereas when you're angry and tense, you can't move as fluidly. So that's why Thais like absolutely fuck you up with a smile on their face. It's to actually help them to fuck you up. And then the positive spiral of that is that the more you fuck someone up, the more you start smiling and fighting. So do you get what I mean? Like winning leads to winning. So that's a little tip for you, is the next time you spar, smile. The next time you're tired on the bike or you're running or you're on the bag, smile. Calibrate into joy and relaxation. So number 4, reaction time. A lot of people think this is genetic and you can't really improve it. And to be honest, that's just not true. Yes, some people have really athletic genetics and their reaction time's naturally better. But the thing is, he's been training for years. Like if you do anything for fucking 35 years, best believe you're gonna get very good at it. And in his case, it's been dodging punches and kicks with this specific fight style. So of course, if you really wanna be able to fight like Lerdsilla and move your head in this way with this hands down eel style, he's called the eel, by the way, because he moves like an eel. You can do it. You just commit to it for literally 2 years. Guess what? You're gonna get smashed though, and that's part of the process. You just have to get battered until eventually you start learning all the nuances and tricks. So if you're willing to go through that pain, you can also get good reaction time. Oh, and a little tip there, wear the big gloves, how we spar in Thailand. Get like literally 16 to 20 ounce gloves and get someone just to hit you as powerfully as they can. And you literally have to just dodge out of the way. And then when you get caught, less risk of it actually giving you brain damage because the gloves are a lot bigger and it's a lot safer. Train the patterns, slip, slip, lean back, roll. You just get really, you want to get so subconsciously good at this head movement. Again, watch the video. I literally teach it here. You get so good at these patterns that it just happens unconsciously after thousands and thousands of reps. But again, this is about volume. You have to do this over and over again until it's just as second nature to you as breathing is. And by the way, if you want to be an absolute fag about it, you can do stuff like tennis ball drills where you train your reaction time and, you know, improve your reaction with tennis balls. And bruv, it's so gay. Like, just get in a ring and fucking get out of the way of someone trying to hit you and do that enough times until you get good at it. Do you know what I mean? Be a real man about it. Why are you, a fucking golden retriever? He actually uses the teep to set up his head movement. How? Because he knows that when he extends his foot out here, his opponent can't punch him because obviously a teep beats a punch, which means he is predictive programming his opponent to try and kick him. Look, his opponent knows he can't touch him with his hands, so what's his next best option? Try and run in and clinch him? Well, he can't do that because he's getting teeped. That can't punch him, can't really land anything significant with the hand, so he has to kick him. Lerdsilla knows this. In this moment here on camera, look, in that split second, I've slowed it down, but in this split second, since Lerdsilla was touching him with the foot, Lerdsilla knows the only option that his opponent got is a kick. So now, in this split second, he's preparing already for that big roundhouse kick. He sees his weight is loaded over that back foot. Look, it's on the back foot already, which means that back foot is coming. He's about to spring off of it. Lerdsilla is looking for his peripheral left eye. He's seeing the weight of the opponent onto his back foot. He's springing off the back foot. He plants the front foot. And at this point, Lerdzilla's already done the move in his head. And all he's got to do is the body just needs to follow. He's made the decision. He sees the big roundhouse kick coming. He knew the punch wasn't going to come, so it has to be a round kick from the back foot because he saw him loading up on it. And look, boom, he's out of the way because he knew it was going to be there. So this is what I mean, is that when you know what to look for and what the nuances are, it's not actually that magic. Most of the audience will watch something like that and go, holy shit, did you see the way that he bent out of the way of that kick? Absolutely. I'm not saying it's not impressive. It's the fucking coolest thing ever. Sure, it's absolutely like Neo from the Matrix. I'm just saying that Lerdsilla is steps ahead. His fight IQ is so fucking high. He's programming you what he wants you to do, and then he's already got the solution for it before you've even done it. Do you get that? So it's like, it's not even really you that's fighting on your terms. You're not even that sovereign. He's like basically making you fight on his terms. He's basically playing you like a fucking Tekken character. It's so funny. So that's a critical detail about high-level fighters, is that it's their IQ, it's their fight computer, their mind is what makes them so special. Yes, their athleticism, of course, but a strong and functional athletic body is led by a competent mind in the first place. So most important thing is the mindset always. Make sure you're training yours. And if you want help training yours, watch this. It's like having your arms and legs cut off and just being thrown overboard in the middle of the ocean and then being told that you've got to swim back within the next 5 minutes to the nearest land. You're actually fucked if you have to fight Lerdsilla, bro. You're actually so fucked. Like, what are you supposed to do against this guy?